Greetings, friends. I'm Jada, your spiritual friend, and welcome to your weekly reading. We will be getting into the energies that are surrounding us this week. What can we expect and what can we look forward to? But before we get started, please press that subscription button down below so you won't miss a video. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, Happy New Year. This week is the final week of 2020, and it happens to also include a full moon, which is a cold full moon in Cancer, the final full moon of the year. This moon is exactly opposing a Capricorn sun, which they're really like polar opposites. Cancer represents an energy of attachment that can really make you yearn to fix and maintain your relationships in order to have more meaningful and intimate interactions, while Capricorn is more in line with the outside world and public relations and finances. So this week is about finding balance and maintaining balance while not neglecting either side, managing both home and work while not going overboard and expressing ourselves when need be. This is a week of closure, a week of reflection, and a week of intention. So the cards that have come out for us, first and foremost, is the solar plexus chakra. This is so important because as the year comes to a close, we really have to decide what kind of things we want to do, what kind of actions we need to put forth in order for us to acquire the things that we desire. Not just physical, but mental, spiritual. It's a mind, body, and soul thing, right? So the affirmation for this week and for the new year is, I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. Okay, so collective. We have to take accountability for the things that we are doing, right? And we must recognize our personal power and knowing that there is nothing that we cannot have because of the fact that we said so. So setting the intentions, making sure that you are confident in who you are, and realizing how strong your personal power is, connecting with that solar plexus chakra that allows us to manifest, that allows us to act upon the things that we desire, that acts as the fire behind us, okay, that is ignited within us, that allows us to act upon the things that we want, okay, making sure that we are really grounding with that energy, all right, and unblocking our solar plexus if it is blocked, okay? Making sure that you take the actions that you need to this year and beyond, okay? Also, this week is a week of awakening. This new year is a week of awakening. There are a lot of people that were in our lives that showed us exactly who they are. All right, and I know that to be the case because this is the awakening card that came out. But another card that came out is the Priestess of Swords. As you see with this awakening card, you have this woman down here that's at a crossroads, right? And her ultimate goal was to find the treasure. A lot of times when we are dealing with people on our journey, okay, we have to decide, okay, what are these people doing for my life? Okay, and again, it doesn't have to be a physical doing. All right, are they adding to the peace, the unity, and tranquility? The Strength card came out, Ashura, because this is a card of empowerment, of strength, of being connected and whole on your own. All right, so as we awaken on our journey, there are people that are there that we have released. Okay, people, mindsets, especially, but I'm seeing relationships. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It can also be friendship, family members. Perhaps there was a lot of people that we were holding on to that we needed to release. People that showed themselves to us. And it may have been painful, right? While we're going through it and while we're like, wow, that was really my best friend, or I was really close to so-and-so. But on our journey, sometimes that happens, all right? People serve us for a season, a reason, or a lifetime, right? And so sometimes that can feel a little lonely. The Priestess of Swords really just represents an energy of loneliness, all right, but also power. As you see, this woman, her name is Boadicea. She's standing in front of her throne. She is alone. There's a little bit of sadness in her eyes, but she recognizes her power. All right, and this card actually came out for us recently because this is very important, right? For the month of December, for this new year happening, for this full moon that we are experiencing right now. This is a time for us to really see our experiences and the people that have been in our lives as something that was necessary in our evolution. All right, the last card that came out for the tarot cards is the Four of Wands, the Ashanti woman. So when it comes to our relationships, right, on our journey, when we're deciding which way we need to go, when we're deciding who should be in our lives and who should not, ultimately, we want to have family unity, peace, and tranquility, right? In our mind, body, soul, within and without, in our homes, okay? Are we allowing the people that are bringing us peace to get the most time? That is really the message that is for us for this new year, okay? So on our journeys, we have released a lot of people, okay? We have had experiences with individuals that have really shown us exactly who they are, right? Even during this time, especially because of the fact that 2020 was such a turbulent year. We've had COVID-19 happen that has had us in the house and probably a little stressed, okay? Uncertainty, not knowing what's going to happen, okay? But this is a year, 2021 is a year of change. All of those numbers, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. The number 5 is a year of major changes, okay? This is also a year to allow things to flow. Allow people to flow, relationships to flow, all right? Water does not try to go hard and go against the current. It just flows, all right? If there's something in the water like a boulder, it goes around it, all right? So we have to take that same attitude when it comes to our relationships, okay? When it comes to our finances, when it comes to everything. Realize your strength and power. Realize your strength and power, and the ultimate goal essentially should be peace and unity. So whoever or whatever is allowing you to feel those feelings of peace, of unity, all right, those are the people who should be getting your most of your time, excuse me. All right, and so sometimes when we are essentially cutting these people out of our lives or cutting the things out of our lives that are not supposed to be there, it can feel a little lonely. All right, but ultimately on our journey, if we allow that to happen and we allow ourselves to be guided by our ancestors, by our spirit guides, by the divine, right, we will eventually receive that treasure that is there for us. And so with this flow card that came out, this is an oracle card, and I really like to read what the oracle has to say for us because it's always a beautiful message. So flow. Flow is the natural balance of all beings and things. The movement of the ocean and the cycles of the moon are all perfect examples of flow. They are ever changing, without judgment, and of fluid form. Much like the ocean, the human experience of flow can be rather unpredictable, just like this year. However, it is always as it should be. It is time for you to be aware of what your flow is without judgment. This can mean anything from a minor change in daily habit that will put you more at ease to a major decision concerning career that will lead you to a positive shift in your life. Staying in your flow simply requires the awareness of how your energy is affected by your thoughts or experiences and choosing the thoughts or experiences that feed your flow instead of taking you out of it. So that really just worked in harmony with exactly what we were discussing about choosing the thoughts, the things, the people that are going to be allowing this flow to happen in our lives. Okay, so as we're manifesting, as we're tapping into the power of our solar plexus, there's action that must be taken on our part, okay, in order for us to cut away what is not serving us and to allow that flow to truly flow. All right, to allow that flow to truly flow. So again, the affirmation for the new year, the full moon, okay, and this week is, I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. Tap into that personal power. Do not allow anyone else to dim your light or your fiery energy power that is within your solar plexus and all of your chakras. And truly, truly allow the flow to happen. Tap into that strength and be empowered. Be empowered in exactly who you are, because you are everything that you have always needed, and you are everything that you will always be. So take care of you. All right, that is your message. That is your weekly message. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please subscribe down below. If you're interested in a reading of your own, my information is in the description box below as well. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys again very soon.